What's up guys, Ronaldo here and welcome. And today I'm gonna provide you guys a solution here for Acheron's Arsenal Stage 6 without any legendary lords, as free to play friendly as possible. And I would highly appreciate a like and subscribe, as I'm here on the test server. I've done all the research myself here without any help, without anything to go off. Of course, we didn't have any strategies to go off, of course. Since it is on the test server, we're the first people to try it. So it took me a lot of time to figure something out, basically the whole day, to figure something out without using any legendary lords and with using as many units that are replaceable as possible. That was the main thing I wanted to take a look at, that I have as many replaceable units as possible. So first up, what do we have here? Let me give a look at the zip here. How do you want to build your core, and how can you improve on this core as well for a more exclusive team that makes it a lot easier? First up, of course, if you have the likes of Lady Alexandra, she's gonna make this fight a lot easier, and the likes of a Valara are also super strong. These two are insanely strong for this, so that is out of the way. But what is the core? First up, you want to have 2 ground units that can tank. 2 ground units that can tank, preferably a Volca. Especially if you use the same team that I'm using, Volca is inevitable. Now the other tank doesn't matter at all. You can put in here whatever you want. Here, replace her for any legendary lord. You can even put in a Venoma and you will be having a better time. That's right, even a Venoma will be having a better time because you don't need her. You don't need her. Then next up, we have Anora. Honestly, these two, in my opinion, are the best AoE mages you can go for, because they can take care of these top waves that will come in. A lot of mobs come in on the top waves, and these two will be able to take care of the top waves with ease, really. And even without a legendary lord. Then I have a Aelin as one of the healers, and the Eloin as the other one, right? So you definitely want to have 2 healers. That is definitely something that you need, because you need to have everyone guarded from your team, basically, with this kind of comp that I'm going in here. What you also want is 2 invisible marksmen. So we have 2 invisible marksmen in here, and 1 strong single target marksman. Can be Silas, can be a Yovar, can be a anything, even a Calypso works, right? But Silas is just him, right? Lady Alex, of course, works as well, but multiple options work here. And then this is kind of the core team, and let's get right into it. Let's get right into it, and I'll show you the placements, the thought process of everything, and the difficulty of everything. And at the end of the fight, I'll show you guys the gear, so you kind of see what gear has been used as well, if you are interested in it. First things first, what we're gonna do is we put down our Elijah and Alora. Alora on the right side, Elijah on the left side. Alora on this tile. You can also place the Alora in here. Doesn't really matter, because you are gonna remove the Alora anyways. You're gonna remove the Alora anyways here, just like you're gonna remove the Elijah. And then next up, we are gonna place down our strongest AoE DPS, which in my case is gonna be the Anora in here. And the reason why the Alora is in here and not here is so she can ult here and take care of these guys a bit faster, but she doesn't even need to be able to ult. But it's just nice. So then we pop our Anora ult immediately. She helps our Elijah and does a lot of damage. Afterwards, you can take out your Elijah immediately. You don't need her anymore. And you can start setting up your team. So I will wait a sec before I place my Invig buffer, because this way I don't just accidentally get Alora an Invig buff, but Anora gets it. Alora, I know. You place down your healer and you start building up your team here. So we're placing down our Silas as well, and our second healer to protect the Silas, while Anora takes care of the left hand side for us. And we start to build up here our defense. Then we are gonna lock in our Comet for the right side. And now we really want to have our our healers in here. And the good thing, as you can see here, there's something actually I wasn't 100% sure if you can replace the alien, because I wasn't sure, you know, in terms of the cost, because alien is so low cost. But as you can see, you have enough cost to place down a healer here before these guys come in and just run around. Then what you want to do, this guy comes in, pop the Xylus ult, and then you immediately put down your Alora in here, as she will be able to perform here. And then I put down the Elijah in here once she's ready. Oh my god. Alright, we're at the same point as before. Honestly, it hasn't happened to me before once, and I've done this quite a few times now. I think it has to do with the deployment, like the timing when you deploy her. But as you can see now, she didn't get a hit. Sometimes she gets one hit. Last time when I recorded now, as you were able to see, she just completely evaporated. But basically, the whole concept of this is, right, this is the kind of most important part of this comp, is you want to have invisible marksmen here taking care of these guys. I think they're the easiest way to deal with this. The other way is going to be a Lady Alexandra. A Valara, of course, is going to be amazing as well. But as you can see, you only have these ground tiles. And you don't really have optional ground units that can take care of these dragons that fly around here. Because these ground tiles, they get attacked. So even a Arrogance, for example, he gets attacked in here. So that's something to keep in mind for you guys. And then, on top of that, you really want to make sure that your Alora faces the same direction as your Silas. So to the right side. And the Elijah faces to the left side. That's very important here, as you're going to be able to see in a second why that is very soon. So, as you can see here, new wave comes in. On top side, we're gonna pop our Honora ult, and she easily takes care of these guys without any problems at all. Now here, focusing on the bottom side again, as you're able to see here, we're getting into a problem. Alora cannot take care of all of these guys without using her ult. The second Elijah is finished, you get rid of her, and you pop your Comet ult on top side immediately as well. You don't really need to pop it immediately, as you will be able to see. He takes care of the job easily, like he's a menace. But as you can see here, Alora unable to get the job done, and this is why we wanted to have her on the right side, because Elijah gets the job done. And look at this. You just pop down our Xylus, right? And he takes care of it. Pop our Xylus, pop our alien so he doesn't die. And we're good. We're completely fine. He takes care of it. We can get rid of our Alora on the bottom side here. We don't need her anymore until the very end for a little assistance. Now these guys come in. We're gonna pop our Elijah in here. And at the beginning of the fight, maybe she's able to kill this guy, maybe not. If she's not able to kill this guy, you can use your Honora ult to help out on this side, right? You can use your Honora ult. Now next up, you want to build up your defenses here. You want to build up your defensive capabilities. So you're going to place a Volca facing down. Very important, facing down. Simply because we have Elijah here that in some cases, as you can see in this case, 1 HP, is not able to get the job done. So the Volca can help out a little bit on this note, even though she's built like a tank. Place down your Oleg here on the other side. Then the Volca. The Volca also wants to be on the left side. And then we can pop our Honora ult to help out here. We want to pop our Honora ult to help them out, to help out the Elijah, taking care of it. And we don't want to remove the Elijah quite yet, because her ult takes so long. She's going to be ready for another of these guys. We're going to pop the Silas. Elijah is now super strong, right? Fully ramped up. Takes care of this guy with ease, dealing insane amounts of damage. Now we take her out because she's about to be at her limit. Next up, we're gonna do our Alora, or if you have the legendary Esotericist Poison Lord, you can put her in as well. Just some just some help here. Just some help here. In my case, is gonna be the Alora in terms of damage output. So we're just gonna have some DPS, we're gonna pop our Elohim. Gonna pop this. We can even pop this as well, even though our Elijah needs to get ready soon as well, as you were able to see in a sec. These guys come in again. And Elijah is ready, so we put her in here. We drop our extra healer. Now, in case your Silas, right, doesn't get the job done, you can actually wait with your Comet ult for a bit. You can wait with your Comet ult for a bit, so he only ults now, right? Now is the perfect time for the Comet ult, actually. That's it. We're fine. So now, Silas immediately ults, gets his ult back up, right? If the Comet is in here now, the Comet would take care of this, right? If the Silas can't take care of this guy by himself. Now it's just the last wave. The Elijah taking care. Beautiful performance from the Elijah, as you can see here. And now the fight is basically done. We can take out our Elijah, can take out our Silas because they're not able to hit anything here. And we can pop this. Pop our Comet in here. Pop her as well. And then go as far as to drop in our girl in here, just for a little bit more damage to get the job done a little bit faster. And there we have it, guys. There we have it. This is the way, this is the run. Pretty straightforward now for you guys. Oy, oy, oy. Took me some time, but there you have it. This is how you beat it. This is how I beat it. So for that, make sure to like and subscribe. Like I said, don't forget about that. And in terms of the gear, let's just go into the gear for you guys for a sec. So we have Silas. I don't think he has any good gear at all. Yeah, Silas has terrible gear. Doesn't really need that crazy gear because he's Silas, right? He is him. Who you want to have on good gear though is the Elijah for sure, especially if you do not have a Yovar. Where do we have her? So as you can see here, the Elijah is on very high bonus attack, as much bonus attack as I can. Even though I didn't get barely any crit damage, it was mainly the attack that I focused on. Flat attack helps her out a lot because she has such low attack. Then in terms of the artifact, I used this one, for her, max skilled out. Now the Honora gear is this right here, again, full on attack, no gem enhancements at all on all of these gear pieces. As you can see, really nothing in terms of gem enhancements, just full attack and as good substats as we can get. And she gets the job done very, very easily, right? Just like the Comet gets the job done on his side very easily as well. Also full attack, not as much attack and not as strong of a build as the Nora, because the Nora has to help out the Elijah every now and then. The Comet doesn't really need to help out the Silas. Yeah, because Silas just takes care of everything. So you kind of want to focus on having good gear on Elijah, on Honora, and the rest give them just as good DPS gear as you can, and you should be good to go. That is it already from my side. I wish you a blessed day. I'm Ronaldo, and I'm out. Peace.